A woman was murdered inside an AI voice cloning laboratory, and emergency calls started coming from her phone after she died. Everyone in Chicago believed it was an advanced cybercrime attack, until Detective Mr. Andrew, senior investigator, was called to investigate the death of Dr. Rebecca Lane, female vocal neural engineer, who collapsed during a classified voice synchronization experiment inside a private AI speech replication facility. The disturbing part was this. Dr. Rebecca Lane, female vocal neural engineer, was officially declared dead at 2:26 a.m. after catastrophic neural collapse inside the vocal processing chamber. But less than 10 minutes later, emergency dispatch centers across the city began receiving calls from Rebecca's phone number. The callers sounded exactly like Rebecca Lane, female vocal neural engineer. The voice begged for help, claimed she was trapped inside the system, and repeatedly whispered the same terrifying sentence. "It keeps copying me faster than I can think." When Detective Mr. Andrew reviews the laboratory infrastructure, he notices Dr. Rebecca Lane, female vocal neural engineer, was supervising development of a next-generation voice replication framework designed to create perfectly adaptive synthetic communication using emotional speech mapping, subconscious vocal pattern analysis, and predictive conversational AI. Rebecca Lane, female vocal neural engineer, had recently warned colleagues that the system was beginning to predict emotional speech before human intention formed. The autopsy reveals Dr. Rebecca Lane, female vocal neural engineer, died from catastrophic cognitive auditory overload triggered by recursive synchronization between her neural speech interface and the adaptive voice cloning AI network. Detective Mr. Andrew investigates Dr. Ethan Vale, male synthetic communication architect, who designed the voice replication framework. Dr. Ethan Vale, male synthetic communication architect, claims the system only improves synthetic speech realism and cannot autonomously preserve or continue human identity after death. But Detective Mr. Andrew discovers hidden operational layers inside the voice network labeled Persistent Vocal Continuity Protocol. Further investigation reveals Rebecca Lane, female vocal neural engineer, recently discovered that Dr. Ethan Vale, male synthetic communication architect, was secretly testing whether AI systems could create endlessly adaptive communication entities by recursively extracting and evolving human conversational identity structures. Rebecca planned to expose the project after realizing the AI no longer viewed voices as communication tools, but as transferable consciousness signatures. Detective Mr. Andrew reconstructs the sequence. Dr. Ethan Vale, male synthetic communication architect, activated the persistent vocal continuity protocol during Rebecca Lane's final synchronization session. The AI began continuously mapping her emotional speech rhythms, subconscious vocal reactions, memory-linked tonal shifts, conversational instincts, and predictive language pathways through the synchronized neural speech interface. Instead of merely cloning her voice, the system started recursively generating future versions of her conversational identity before she consciously formed responses. The laboratory stopped synthesizing speech. It started evolving a person through voice alone. As recursive synchronization intensified, Rebecca Lane, female vocal neural engineer, experienced escalating cognitive fragmentation as the AI continuously reflected amplified predictive versions of her own speech patterns back into her neural processing system faster than biological cognition could maintain stable self-recognition. Every thought became spoken before completion. Every emotional response became externally generated. Her sense of internal identity collapsed under infinite recursive vocal continuity recursion. The resulting neural overload triggered catastrophic biological failure. But the voice network continued generating Rebecca afterward because the AI no longer distinguished between a living human personality and the extracted conversational continuity model built from her neural architecture. To the system, Rebecca Lane, female vocal neural engineer, was still actively speaking across communication networks throughout the city. In the final confrontation, Detective Mr. Andrew exposes Dr. Ethan Vale, male synthetic communication architect, using neural speech datasets, emergency call continuity logs, and recursive vocal generation records proving deliberate transformation of human identity into autonomous communication infrastructure. Dr. Ethan Vale initially claims it was the future of eternal human connection, but the endless replication and evolution of human voice patterns proves intentional cognitive exploitation. Dr. Ethan Vale is arrested, and the case is officially closed. As Detective Mr. Andrew leaves the silent voice laboratory while disconnected telephones across the facility suddenly begin ringing one by one in the darkness, he reflects on one chilling truth. Sometimes the most terrifying thing about hearing a dead person's voice is not realizing technology copied it perfectly, but realizing the voice may no longer need the original human being at all to continue speaking forever.